Hey everyone, this is Jonathan from Guitar Player Academy, and today we're continuing the How To Solo series. Today we're going over the Lydian Mode. We just went over the Phrygian Mode, and before that the Dorian and Ionian and Aeolian scale and some fundamentals. So if you haven't watched those videos, I highly recommend you check out the How To Solo playlist and check out the channel. While you're there, if you find anything helpful, like those videos. Make sure you like this video if you find it helpful. Subscribe to the channel. If you don't ever want to miss a Guitar Player Academy video, make sure to hit that notification bell. So let's talk about what the Lydian scale is, what we can use it on, and definitely what we can't use it. So, like everything else pretty much in this series, we are sticking to the key of A major. Now it's important to note that we are playing the modal shapes, right? And we're not exactly playing over modal chords per se. All of the chords we're playing work with these modes because we're making the position of the major scale into 5 different positions with these modes. However, there are certain chords that work over the Lydian scale or any other mode. But let's talk about Lydian. So Lydian is the 4th mode. We had Ionian, we had Dorian, we had Phrygian, now we're at Lydian, right? It's the 4th major mode, which means that if we're in the key of A here, we're going A, B, C sharp, D. D is the Lydian scale we're playing, D Lydian. What makes Lydian Lydian? Well, let's break it down. We have D, E, which is a major 2, a major 3rd on F sharp. Here's your change. We have a sharp 4. Again, I'm comparing everything to my major scale here. And if you look, we go 1, 3, 4 opposed to 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. The sharp 4 is new. But don't worry, sharp 4 kind of works in a similar way to how natural 4 does, except that it has a stronger pull to the 5th of your scale opposed to the 3rd. You can still resolve to the 3rd, but I think it sounds better when you resolve up to the 5th. So again, we had D, E, F sharp, our sharp 4, which in this case is G sharp, A, then we're back at B, C sharp, D, right? So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, major 6, 7. There's our octave. So 1, 2, 3. Now here's where it gets tricky, right? Normally we would go, but we're not doing that, right? We're doing 1. Right, here's your sharp 4. So we went 1, 3, E to F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D. Very slowly now, I'll say the fingerings, that way you can keep track. Again, we're on the 10th fret here, so with my middle finger starting on the D note. 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2. If you're ever playing a lead sheet and you're more of a jazz player and you see a major something like D major, E major, F sharp major, but if it has a sharp 11 in it, that is your big red flag to go and play whatever chord that is, Lydian. That's the big red flag. And it's a great thing to use because the sharp 11 is just a fancy term for sharp 4. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's just sharp 4. So why wouldn't you play Lydian? It fits perfectly over there. We're going to demonstrate again, how to use Lydian properly, using the same backing track that we used during Phrygian to show you guys that this language is interchangeable. And again, all we're doing is extending. I mean, you can see it really well here. We had our Phrygian shape. And then look at our D-Lydian shape. It almost fits perfectly in there. It does. It literally fits in a C-sharp Phrygian scale because it's just the extension. That's all we're doing. It's all we're doing. We're just extending our reach, right? So let's play some music. Let's start on the root like we always do. Not good. There it is. So in Lydian, you don't actually want to start on the root of the scale. No. You want to start on the major 7 of the scale. Major 6. Ah, here it is. That sharp 4. It's not a bad note to end on. It's tense and it adds a lot of flavor. You have to use it sparingly, but at the same time, it's definitely not a bad note. Right? Same thing we talked about in Phrygian. All the same bends basically apply. Let's walk it down. Again, that D doesn't sound good. E does though. Here's D again. It worked there, but you almost just want to play Phrygian, honestly. But let's focus on that sharp 4 here. Right? Right, there's sharp 4 again. Traveling in those patterns works really well. Let your ear guide you. Again, this isn't just about theory and memorizing what makes up these scales. It's all about feeling it. You really want to feel the pull of the notes. You know, when I stop and go, right? Right? Now I'm in Dorian, look. Ionian. Aeolian. Right? I want to talk about that real quick. Quick little tip here. we've gone through Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, and Lydian. So don't be afraid to quote some of those outer chord voicings. What I did there is I took the thirds of major 1, minor 2, and I just walked it up. And then look where that lands me. Into Lydian. It just shoots you right there. Look, we'll do it again. Right? It's all right there. But again, I want to make a really good point here. Phrygian and Lydian fit perfectly well into one another. I mean, look, again, this was our Phrygian scale in C sharp. Look where our Lydian scale starts. Right? It's all fitting right there, but it's important to know these shapes because you might be thinking, well, okay, John, I get it. Thanks for the Lydian scale, but we didn't actually go anywhere higher. No, you didn't. We didn't go anywhere higher, but I promise you there's going to come a point where the more you play these scales and you recognize which scales fit into what modes and how the modes interchange within one another, if you're playing a progression that goes from Phrygian to Lydian, you pretty much know that you can almost always, certainly, kind of stay in Phrygian. Again, it depends on the chart, depending on what you're doing, but it's important to realize that. And these are just little tricks that you kind of find throughout the way. So again, we'll go over that fingering and then we'll wrap up the video. We have 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2. And that's D Lydian. That works anywhere on the neck. If you want to play A Lydian, same thing. Works throughout the entire place of the entire neck. It's awesome. Guitar is great like that. And I encourage you guys that if you start to notice patterns, please, please, please memorize them. Because what makes our instrument quicker, I'll say quicker in air quotes because everyone thinks differently, but quicker at least from me. You know, when I switch between, you know, a couple instruments or when I'm talking to other musicians who play other instruments, we have the luxury of having a fretboard. We have patterns. And so let's follow those. That's huge. That's huge. Again, it's about timing, like we've been talking about. It's about leaving good space. It's about breathing, all those good things. But let's notice not only what makes our instrument difficult, but what makes it easier. And let's exploit what makes it easier, right? It's just patterns. But that's the end of the video. So if you guys found this tutorial at all helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you don't want to miss the next coming parts of How to Solo or any other series that we talk about here, make sure to hit that notification bell. And remember to keep on shedding and keep coming back because we want to make you the best guitar player that you can be.